My brain is mush after that last video. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed making it, and will most definitely do more long video type things again, and soon, but I want a mental palate cleanser. Something simple. So I played through Mario Kart DS for the first time in like 5 years and decided, fuck it, I'm gonna rank all the original courses. Not the retro ones, just the ones made for this game specifically. I don't have much more to say before starting. Mario Kart DS is one of the best games not only on the DS, but also one of the best of the Mario Kart series, and its tracks are pretty good. We got 16 tracks to rank.
So let's just jump into it.
Desert Hills is boring. This stage brings out my inner Anakin. I'll admit, I like how the whole stage kind of feels like a throwback to Mario Bros. 3's Desert World, but I always hate the part towards the end where you had to snake between all the hills, and it's just boring. It's just sand and awkward turns. Also lame that this was one of the few courses that were brought over to Wii, like, come on. Cheap Cheap Beach is also boring, but not as much. I like the beach aesthetic. I like the little boardwalk part, you know, at the beginning. The big rainbow ramp is neat. I don't know, it's not a bad course, it's just forgettable. Shroom Ridge is just a lamer version of Mushroom Bridge from Double Dash, but again, it's not bad. I liked it more than Cheap Cheap Beach, because I've always liked the cars that are a big hazard on the stage, you know, and all those city-type tracks in the other Mario Karts, Moonview Highway being the best of that category, and you can't prove me wrong. Oh yeah, Shroom Ridge. It's alright. Simple but weirdly nostalgic for me. Similar to Shroom Ridge, Wario Stadium is just a lamer version of a Double Dash track, that being Waluigi Stadium, and no, my Waluigi bias doesn't come into play here. Wario Stadium is actually good, it just feels like it needs more to make it feel like its own thing, and not like a watered down version of the previous one. I like the visuals and vibe of the place though. Luigi's Mansion deserved a better course. No obstacles from the Luigi's Mansion game, like boos or other ghosts, no bosses in the background or anything. Hell, there's no sign of EGAD anywhere, and he was a great little lad in the original game. It's neat there's a course for Luigi's Mansion at all, I just wish they took more from the game itself. I like the aesthetic. Look, I know it's like the most generic track in the game, but I actually kinda like Figure 8 Circuit. It's nice, you know? It's simple. Some would argue that it's too simple, but I don't know, it's really nostalgic to me. It's the first track in the game, it's supposed to be simple, there's plenty of room to get a feel for the controls and the drifting, and for some reason I like the ads on the side that you can barely read because of DS's screen crunch. It's neat. Honestly, this Mario Circuit is better than most circuit courses. Again, it's simple but effective. Got a nice mix of sharp turns and straightaways, vibrant colors. I like the small details like Peach's Castle being blocked off and, you know, Peach's Castle being there in general. And I like the tiny piranha plants near the end of the track. Look at them go. Yoshi's Falls is just really good. Good music. I like the giant Yoshi egg in the water, and it's just nice. I don't know. Quick, a dead meme instead of a closing thought.
Big Yoshi.
I've always liked me a good snow track, and I've always liked me a good Donkey Kong track. Too bad DK Pass is only really one of those. Yeah, I don't know why this one is called DK Pass when it really has no Donkey Kong theming at all. Still, it's a nice winter flavored track that I enjoy. Peach Gardens is only cracking the top half of the list because of the second half of the track, where there's the small hedge maze, chain chomp combo thing. That spot is always fun to speed through. The rest of the course is okay, taking us through a little speedway behind Peach's Castle. I think. Wait, how can this be Peach's Garden when we can clearly see behind Mario Circuit that there is no garden behind Peach's Castle? Who knows? It's still a mystery. Rainbow Road, baby! Rainbow Road is a staple of every Mario Kart, and this one is really... The music is really groovy and makes me feel like I'm actually driving on a rainbow through space, because I totally know what that feels like. And I also like the little loop-de-loop and swirl parts. Feels like a precursor to Mario Kart 8's anti-gravity gimmick. Feels a little weird sticking it below top 5, but that's just because these next 5 are really something. Airship Fortress is fantastic. Take the Mario 3 visual references from Desert Hills and put it into a track that doesn't make me want to sleep. You ride along some bridges, you dodge some bullet bills, drive through an airship, there's this cool part with the tower where you get shot by a cannon, and you loop back to the beginning. It's cool and makes me want more airship courses in Mario Kart. Come on, Nintendo, I have good ideas. Look fellas, I gotta tell you, not only do I have a bias towards Waluigi themes, but I also have a heavy bias towards Bowser. Dude's literally one of the best fictional villains, and his course in Mario Kart DS is cool by association. It's got the spinning part, and the bridge that moves. Oh, and the circle room. That's neat. Yeah, I mostly ranked it this high because of its association to Bowser, and because the music is really good. I'm not nostalgic for Super Mario Sunshine. I never played until I was like 16. But holy shit, Delfino Square is such a fun little track. Catchy music, nice visuals, the little statue thing at the beginning. I like the bridge, the little twists and turns. It's awesome, baby. Between this and the number 1 spot, it was close, but I gotta hand it to Tick-Tock Clock, a fantastic race through one of my favorite Mario 64 levels. It's got all the things you'd expect in a clock-themed track, from gears and clock faces that you can speed up on, to pendulums that try to knock you down. The music is actually one of the best in all of Mario Kart history, and I'm so glad this course went on to be in Mario Kart 8, where the visuals and music are even better. It's just an amazing course all around. But it's not the best, and unless you've been living under a rock for years, you know what the best Mario Kart DS track is. Was this a surprise to anyone? Anyone at all? Waluigi Pinball takes the top spot in any Mario Kart game for a couple reasons. For one, it's genuinely one of the most creative ideas for a track I've ever seen. Take all the Mario Kart racers, shrink them down, and put them inside of a pinball machine. Such a fun idea for a track, and the music is fantastic too. It's upbeat and chaotic, and it perfectly fits a chaos-filled pinball machine. The layout for the track itself is great, going through the ball launcher thing in a pinball machine, trying to outrun giant pinballs as it gets slightly harder and harder to drift and curve around, culminating in the last leg of the race being done on the actual pinball table, with all the flippers, pinballs, and bumpers make it the best kind of crazy for a Mario Kart track. Now, all this alone would have easily put this track at least in the top 3, but there's one added ingredient that shoots it to first place. Waluigi. I don't know how much of the internet's love of this purple guy is genuine or ironic, but it's all real to me. He's such a fun character, and injecting this kooky stage with his manic energy gives me life. It's the best track in Mario Kart DS, hands down. Which is true because I called myself the official opinion haver in the last video, and I plan to keep calling myself that until my opinions actually upset someone, to which I'll continue to call myself that because it's funny. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I covered my bare minimum quota for this month, 1 long video and 1 short video. I'll probably still end up doing some other videos in the month, maybe, probably, I don't know. But I do have to figure out what game to give a big essay on for next month.